What if the hunger you feel deep inside was never meant for food? What if that ache, that constant yearning isn't for comfort or the latest thing you see in a shop window? This deep, persistent hunger gnaws at us. It calls, demanding to be filled. But what if earthly things can never truly satisfy it? You try to fill it, we all do. Maybe with an extra cookie, another show, or a new purchase. A fleeting pleasure, a temporary distraction. Yet soon after, the emptiness returns, sometimes even bigger. The hunger remains, a faithful, unwelcome companion. Why is that? This persistent hunger hints at something more. It suggests a depth within you that material things cannot reach. It's a yearning not of the body, but of the spirit. A soul-deep craving for something lasting, something real. Our hearts are made for more than what this world can offer. They are designed with an empty space shaped perfectly for God. Only He can truly fill it to overflowing. This is the secret of that unshakable hunger, so let's explore this together. This hunger that shadows our days, let's look at how we try to feed it, and discover the true nourishment our souls crave. This is a journey towards understanding and freedom. Let's begin the path to finding what we truly seek. When you hear gluttony, do you picture a grand feast, someone eating far more than their share? Overeating is one face of it, but gluttony wears many masks. It's the relentless pursuit of more in any form. Gluttony is the overconsumption of anything. Food, social media, shopping, binge watching. It's hour after hour lost, chasing fleeting pleasures. Closets overflowing, yet the desire for the next purchase burns bright. We seek escape, but find only a temporary pause. These are the modern faces of an ancient struggle. Why do we do this? At its heart, overconsumption is an attempt to fill a void. We reach for things, experiences, distractions, hoping for comfort, joy, or peace. We use them to numb pain, quiet anxiety, or feel alive. But the fix is always temporary, isn't it? Understanding this isn't about blame or shame. It's about seeing clearly what's happening within us. Recognizing the pattern is the first step towards change. Like turning on a light in a dim room, you see the path more clearly. You understand the nature of the hunger, and you can begin to seek a different kind of nourishment. One that truly sustains, one that finally satisfies. The Bible speaks to this struggle, showing gluttony is more than a bad habit. It's a matter of the spirit. It often points to a lack of self-control, a fruit of the spirit we sometimes neglect. When we lose control over our appetites, we drift from the peace God intends. Our focus shifts from the eternal to the temporary. Proverbs warns, "Do not join those who gorge themselves, for drunkards and gluttons become poor." This isn't just about physical poverty, but spiritual too. When our desires control us, we become impoverished in spirit. Another passage says, "Their God is their stomach, their mind is set on earthly things." These verses reveal gluttony as a spiritual issue, about what or whom we truly worship. Is our God our own appetite, or is it the Lord who created us for more? When satisfying cravings becomes our main goal, we put them in God's place. We try to fill a God-shaped hole with things not shaped like Him. Our souls have a compass meant to point to God, our true north, but when we overindulge, that compass spins wildly. We lose our spiritual bearings, seeking solace in the wrong places. The Bible gently calls us back, reminding us to recalibrate our hearts. To find satisfaction in the giver, not just the gifts. This is the heart of spiritual hunger. Only God can truly satisfy. Only He can fill the emptiness. Let's be honest, this urge to overconsume often begins softly as a whisper when we feel pain, loneliness, or anxiety. In those moments we reach for something, food screens, shopping, to feel better. It's a very human response to discomfort, and for a little while, it seems to work. The chocolate comforts the scrolling, distracts the new item, thrills. For a short time the pain recedes, but the relief is like mist. It disappears quickly. The underlying pain, anxiety, or loneliness remains. Often they return with guilt, shame, and regret. The weight of overindulgence settles in. We feel worse than before, trapped in a cycle of seeking comfort and finding only more distress. The very thing we used to escape our feelings becomes another source of pain. This is the empty promise of gluttony. It offers solace but delivers sorrow. It offers fullness but leaves us empty. It numbs the surface but the deep ache remains. It cannot heal the wounds of the heart. It cannot mend a broken spirit. It only delays the need to face what truly ails us, leaving us wanting more of what will never satisfy. The hunger grows with every false feeding, but there is another way. If it's not more food, things, or digital noise we need, what is it our hearts truly crave? It's a longing for something profound, connection, meaning, peace. Our souls yearn for something eternal. We crave a peace that surpasses understanding, a stillness in life's storms. We long for presence, a sense of not being alone, to be seen and loved, not just by people, but by a presence greater than ourselves. Beneath it all, we search for purpose, a reason for being, a meaning that transcends daily tasks. These deep spiritual needs, peace, presence, purpose, cannot be satisfied by physical consumption. No amount of food, shopping, or screen time can fill the void. These are spiritual hungers that require spiritual food. The echo in the emptiness is a call to look beyond the temporary and seek the eternal source of fulfillment. If gluttony is the problem, what's the solution? The Bible offers a gentle answer. Temperance. Not harsh denial, but balance, moderation, and self-control. Temperance is the art of finding enough. It's learning to be content with what God provides, enjoying blessings with gratitude, but not letting them control us or become our idols. It's about understanding true needs versus endless wants. The Apostle Paul speaks of the fruit of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, and self-control. Self-control grows as we nurture our relationship with God. The world screams for more, but this chase leads to exhaustion. Temperance whispers the wisdom of sufficiency, the peace that comes from knowing when enough is enough. It's not about having less, but wanting less of what doesn't matter, and finding more joy in what truly does. Embracing temperance frees us from the exhausting cycle of craving and disappointment. It helps us step off the relentless treadmill. It allows us to appreciate the simple gifts of life. When we're not driven by the need for more, we find a new kind of peace. Temperance is not a cage, it's a key to a more balanced, peaceful, and fulfilling existence, and it's available to us all. The next time that urge arises, towards too much food, shopping, or screen pause, take a deep breath and listen, not to the loud craving, but to the quieter whisper beneath it. Ask, what am I truly hungry for right now? Is it comfort, peace, connection, or love? These are valid human needs. See the urge to overconsume not as a failing, but as a signal from your deeper self. Your spirit is telling you something important is missing. The craving for excess is often a misguided attempt to satisfy a real need with something inadequate, like trying to quench a deep thirst with a thimble of water. Identifying the true need is the first step. If you're lonely, more chocolate won't cure it. If you're anxious, another hour online won't bring peace. Recognize what your heart truly longs for. Then seek the right kind of nourishment, the kind that feeds the soul. This honest questioning is the beginning of a journey towards true satisfaction. Where can we find true and lasting satisfaction? If the world leaves us empty, where do we turn? The answer is simple and profound: in God Himself. He is the source of all good things. He offers what the world never can, a satisfaction that goes beyond the temporary. Jesus said, "I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry." This is about spiritual sustenance that satisfies our deepest hungers. The psalmist says, "He satisfies the thirsty and fills the hungry with good things." God desires to fill us not with fleeting pleasures, but with Himself. Imagine a relationship with the Creator, where His love fills the voids nothing else can. His peace calms your storms. His presence assures you're never alone. This is the feast He offers, a feast of love, grace, and unending companionship. This journey isn't a quick fix, but a relationship, a daily walking with Him. It involves prayer, reading His Word, and trusting Him. In this journey there is incredible joy and profound peace. He is indeed enough. As we close, know this: if you recognize yourself in this struggle, you are not alone. This battle with hunger that never satisfies is a human one. There is no shame in the struggle, only hope in the journey. God sees your heart, knows your struggles, and responds with compassion. He extends His hand, offering grace and strength. He offers a way out of the cycle of longing and emptiness. His love is a steady light in the darkness. So I invite you, begin or continue your journey towards spiritual fulfillment. Take one small step, a quiet prayer, a pause before you consume, or reaching out to a friend. Every journey begins with a single step, and He walks with you all the way. There is hope, abundant hope. True satisfaction is possible. not in endless things or fleeting pleasures, but in the deep, abiding love of God. He is the living water for our thirsty souls. He is the bread of life for our hungry hearts. May you turn to Him and find the feast He has prepared, a feast of peace, purpose, and everlasting joy. You are never alone. The journey is open to you, and the invitation stands. Come, be filled. May your journey be filled with hope, peace, and lasting fulfillment. Thank you for watching. When our hunger for things of this world grows louder than our hunger for God, we risk feeding an appetite that never satisfies. But in Christ, there is a peace that fills us, without excess, without shame. If this message stirred something in your spirit, don't leave empty. Tap like, click subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Because every week there's something here to feed your soul. Share this with someone who might be hungry for something deeper. And remember, you are loved, you are valued, you are never alone. There's always room at the open table.